Howdy folks, welcome to episode 23. Before we get started, I want to check real quick and see if there's anything in this fridge. Just before we... Yeah, okay, there's nothing in the fridge, but I do need to move some of this stuff. So what we're going to do is we finished up our mining and stuff, and so we're going to go down here to our constructor, and we're going to make an advanced constructor. Before I forget, let me put this stuff in the fridge. There we go, and we can also put... let me see here. We're going to go to our inventory and we're going to put away that, and we can put these down here, and we're going to put away that and that. There we go. All right. And did we get the logs in here? Yeah, we did. We did get logs in there. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to do that. What we need to do is we need to make an advanced constructor. And so let's go do that. Let's make ourselves an advanced constructor. And we're going to take this constructor out. So you know what I need to do is I need to connect to our virtual toolbar, and we're going to put our advanced constructor, where is it? We're going to put our advanced constructor on the toolbar, and we're going to take this one out. We're going to take this one out here. There we go. And then we're going to switch back and put this one on there. Cool. So is that I think that's the way we want it. See, it's got all the consoles facing us and everything. Cool. So now we have just upgraded to an advanced constructor. Let's change our input. And so yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to put a gravity generator on the base. And so let's go back to the constructor input. We're going to do this. And I think we're going to put it... I was looking around and I could put it outside and stuff, but I think we're just going to put it right here because it doesn't like create any extra radiation or anything like that. I mean, it's right next to it, but it's not like we actually hang out in this room anyway. So that's cool. That's fine. So we're going to leave our... And then now we can turn off our jetpack. Awesome. We can turn off the jetpack. And the other thing I want to do is I want to put a switch right here so that we can probably even put a light in this room. But yeah, we need a switch somewhere that keeps this door open just so that we can use it as a force field. But yeah, and the other thing before I forget, that little thing reminded me of it, is we need to put down our shower because we do have some accumulated radiation now. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it in here. And so that way we can get rid of our radiation. And I'll tell you what, while I'm in the shower, we're going to take a quick station break for a word from our sponsor. Are you tired of taking damage? Are you tired of getting killed? Are you tired of having to reload a weapon? Use a health pack? Drive yourself all the way to a POI and then having to carry back all the loot? Well, fret no more, because Alpha 11 will include the Raid Factory. That's right. All you do is press F12 to open the Raid Factory window, choose a POI to raid, drop in enough weapons, ammo, armor, and health packs, and click the start button. Now you can go about your business, or just AFK, and the raiding all happens for you automatically. The timer will tell you when the raid is going to be finished. What's that you say? You don't have enough cargo space to keep all the loot? Ha ha ha! We solved that too. Just keep all the loot in an untouchable, infinite inventory that you can access from anywhere in the game universe. That's right, the Raid Factory. Coming soon to an alpha near you. Alright, we are back, and there we go. We just finished the shower there, and so what we can do is we can start making all of our CV equipment. And so first we need to make a starter. They still haven't made it so that the CV should show up under that, and also these should all show up under everything because they're every, you know what I mean? It's not like any of these are specific to any of these tabs, but yeah, anyway, that should go on my little gripe list, right? So to make a CV, we need the CV starter block. We need a generator and a... Why is there nothing else in there? Let me see if we have... Let's check and see. We need a generator and fuel tank. We have generator. We have fuel tank. We have oxygen. We have fridge. O2 station. Cool. Med station. We have container controller. Do we have container extensions for the big stuff? No, we don't, but that's fine for right now. We have some windows. Those are fine. We're not going to use concrete blocks on a, on a CV. I don't think there's anything else that we're going to use for that. There's our starter block. So yeah, so what we need is we need generator, fuel tank. So we need an RCS and 6 thrusters, and then we'll need a bunch of blocks. So we'll make a bunch of metal blocks. So let's go back to the constructor, and we'll go like this. Now, some of you who are new might not know that I really prefer to actually go up to the constructor in order to use it. I know you can use it from the control panel. I don't enjoy it. I like walking around in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I clicked 6 times. Okay, if you click too fast, it won't catch all of the clicks. So you do have to be careful about that. Watch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it did it that time. It's gonna make a liar out of me. It's done it to me before. But anyway, we're gonna do an RCS. Is there anything else? Though, let me look through here and see if there's anything else that we might want or need for our ship. We're gonna make some lights. See, I clicked that 4 times and it only gave me 3, and then I clicked it a 5th time right at the end there. We're gonna need some container extensions, so why don't we just make like 10 of those for right now. Do we need a cockpit? I think we need a cockpit. I don't think it automatically gives you one. I don't think it does with the starter. It used to be on the starter. I'm not sure if we're gonna hit points per pentaxid 1,000. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with the shields right now because they use pentaxid, which in my opinion is a really stupid design decision. And so yeah, I'm not going to deal with them. So make them not suck. Or maybe I'll go into the config and, and change it myself. Make it use something else. Make it use a whole lot of promethium, but don't make it use pentaxid. Anyway, do we need... We're going to need one of those eventually, but I don't think we're going to need that right now. So let's go back to here, and that scroll is still broken too. We're going to make steel blocks. We're going to need at least steel blocks for our ship, and why don't we make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We're going to make 50 steel blocks, and we'll start out with that. So let's go here, and we're going to get all of our stuff started. And you know what else I want to do before I forget? We're going to do this. We're going to do our little switch thingy like I was talking about. So let's go back over to here. Let's do our sensor 1. And we're going to put that... Too bad you can't just reach it from there. And we're going to put that and a light. Where did our lights go? There's our lights. And what else did we make? That and the RCS and the cockpit and the container extension and this paddleball game, and that's all I need. Right. Okay, and there's our steel blocks. All right, so that's everything that we need. We're going to put these on here. And where did it go? Where did our switch go? It's right there. Okay. All right, so we're going to get the rest of this stuff too, just because we can. And fuel tank generator. Those are the necessities, the absolute bare necessities, and some blocks. Okay. So before we get started here on the CV, what we're going to do is we're going to put in this light here. Should we put... Why don't we just make it a lever? We're going to go like this. We're going to go like that. And we're going to go to signal logic. And we're going to call this Hodor, actually. Hodor. Okay, and this, we're going to go to this one. And this one is going to follow Hodor. So when we flip that switch, that's going to hold itself open. And let me see. Is that going to... When that is configured to do that, is it now also going to stay? It's going to stay open? Yay! It's not going to go automatic mode when I walk through it because it's on a switch. Yay! They finally fixed that. All right. Okay, so let's put our light up here. You know what? There's not a like a symmetrical place to put it up there, is there? So I think what we can do is we can put it here. There we go. And we're going to light it up a little bit more because that wall is just really dark. There. That's what we wanted. And let's go 10 meters. Much better. It's actually a little bit washed out. So we'll go down to intensity 3. I know you can also use gray. Everybody tells me that every season, once a season, somebody tells me that. And yep, I do know that. I just like to use the white because the other thing is when you're using different colors, you can't use, like, you know what I mean? Multiple shades of green or whatever. So anyway, we're going to put down our CV. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that weird thing where it's not going to let me place it? Okay. Oh, is it because I have to... Apparently I have to place it using myself. I can't place it using the drone? Huh. Okay. So let's go like this first. Before I forget, we also need to eat. So we're going to go down to the fridge because I can't eat through a pipe. And... and we're going to eat. And we're also going to grab some oxygen too. Before I forget, we'll go do this. There we go. And I could probably even grab one of these thingies just to top off. And I'm sure there's somebody who's having a fit because I wasted 30 food points or whatever, but too bad. Oh, and you know what? The other thing I wanted to check out before we proceed, if we even get time to proceed, they did a paint tool. Where is it? They changed the paint tool. That is a rifle, a pistol. Where is the new paint tool? That texture and color tool. They changed it, and let's see. I'm surprised it's not like, you know, level 50 or something. There we go. Texture and color tool, and they combined them into one. And so I want to try because I want to see what it does. So I just, out of curiosity, where did it go? Where is it? Hello. Where is the texture and color? Let's see. Oh, it's right at the top. There it is. I was just about to type it into search. All right, let's check it out too. Can we use that from the connected toolbar? Yeah, we can. Okay, so here's the thing: is that if you go to color, is what I was reading. Is if you go to color, you can't just texture and not color, or color and not texture. Like if I go like this, and how do I? Okay, so if I not possible to use. Oh, okay, all right, not possible to use from connected toolbar. All right, so we're gonna have to go back to here. We're gonna have to put it into here. There we go. And then we're gonna have to go back to here. And I can turn my jetpack back on. Off, that is. Okay, so we have that, right? So if we paint all of these and then we want to change the color and we want to say we want to make it pink. Say we want to make it pink, but we don't want to make it that texture. We don't want to change the texture. Guess what? It repaints it. So it retextures it. There's no like do textures only or do colors only. And the thing is, if that's already painted or textured and we want to make it to pink, what happens is when we do that, it rotates the texture. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it rotates the texture when we do that. So you can look at this mark right here, that dark mark. Yeah, see, that's the dark mark. So yeah, it rotates the texture at the same time. So unfortunately, and let's do this and this. Right, let's just change it back for right now. So I think we're gonna not mess with that, but I just wanted to play around with it and see. It's kind of a cool idea, but you know, they have to get it unbugged first. So anyway, let's see if we can get our CV started. And can we go like this? Apparently we can't place the CV starter with our thingy, with our jet, with our whatchamacallit, our drone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly out here a little bit, and then we're gonna place this, and then we're gonna fly back, because I don't want to. There we go, like that, because I don't want to. I don't want to get crowded in when I'm doing that. So we're gonna stand here now. There we go, and now we can build it with our drone. But I didn't want to mess with doing that. Is it going to do that shield thing around it all the time? I think it is, isn't it? It's going to do that. It's going to place that like goofy block thing around it. Okay, so what we need to do is figure out where we're going to put everything. We're going to put I think we're going to use the command chair here. I think we'll use the captain's chair, and we're going to put windows on the front. And let me see here. We're going to do windows like this because we're going to have a 2x interior. Should we do sloped windows? I think we should do sloped windows. So we're going to go like this. I think that's right. I think that's how we want it. We're going to go like that. Yeah, that's what I want. It's perfect. Whoops. If it'll let me. There we go. Okay. Let's get... Is it really going to be that far out of range? It's going to be just on the edge of range. So it's going to drive people insane. Okay, so what kind of blocks can we put on the front that'll make this look cool? Because that thing's going to come all the way out to the end. But we can put something that makes it look kind of beveled or something like that. Like we could put this and these. You know, we could use some of these special blocks and stuff that they have, that they've added. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with something like, where is it? All shapes? Where was that? I think we're going to go like this. We're going to put down a symmetry plane too. Whoops, not debug. Symmetry plane like that. And we're going to rotate this. Let's get this rotated first. Like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this down here. That's not right either, because that needs to go on that corner. Yeah. So we're going to go like this, and then we're going to put this one like that. Okay, so it's going to give us a little bug face or whatever on the front. We're going to need to make this thing wider too, because we're going to have to put in all of the regular things. So why don't we do this first before we do all this stuff? Is we're going to go like this and reset this to a whatchamacallit. Why don't we make this like a few blocks longer, and we're going to put in, because we need to get a little bit away from the player in order to do all this stuff. So we're going to have to put in cargo, and a couple boxes, and fridge, and oxygen, and all that. So why don't we start our fuel tank here? Is that our fuel tank? That's going to be our fuel tank. And we're going to put our generator here. And then we're going to have to put blocks at least one more back from that. And then we're going to put in thrusters and stuff. So why don't we put a thruster here and here. And I think we're just going to make kind of a long ship and run to the back or whatever kind of thing. Run through the middle to get to the back. We're going to put a downward facing and upward facing. So let's turn off our axis here while we're doing this. No? You have to do that first. So we're going to do downward facing. We're going to go upward facing, and I think we're going to go 3 blocks tall. There we go. And then we're going to do backward and forward. And so I think we're going to have a retro in the front. So we're going to go like this. And I think we're going to put that up here. Like that. There we go. And then we need a backwards. We might even have... I'm not sure if we're going to need 2 or not. But we're going to start out with this one here. I wish I could put it back an extra block. Why don't we do that? Why don't we connect that, and then we'll put this back here. There we go. Okay, so we've got our 6 thrusters. We need our RCS. So we can go like this. We can grab all these, the O2 tank, the RCS, O2 med station, container controller, extensions. Here's our fridge. We could probably even put some more windows in the sides. And we'll put landing gears on the bottom. And we're going to have to make, the other thing we're going to have to make is we're going to have to make a landing bay that's big enough for a hovercraft to get in. So we might actually have to widen this out on the back. And we're going to have to figure out how big our hovercraft is going to be. But we're going to have 1, 2, 3. I think what we're going to do is, yeah, we're going to have a 5x5 or 5x3 back door on it. So let's check and see if we have... No, we don't have a hangar bay door, so we're going to have to craft one in a minute. So let's first get the RCS. We've got our RCS, fuel tank, all of our thrusters. So our ship is actually, technically, our ship is functional at the moment. And so what we can do, for the fun of it, is we can go like this. And let's go like this. And you know what? I bet we have even smaller blocks. Yep, we have even smaller blocks. Go like this. No? There we go, like that. We're going to put these blocks on here. We'll take them off later. And we're going to put these across here. Like this. And a couple more over here. Like this. And then we need them across the top. Right? Across the top. And then in the front. Yep. So this should be now sealed in. I know that technically it's like in reality it wouldn't be. But if we go like this and we turn on our jetpack. Do I have fuel on me? I do have fuel packs. Okay, cool. Let's go like this. Let's turn on our jetpack. Let's jump in here. There we go. And we have fuel. We can put fuel in here. Let's fill it all. Fill it all. Why can't we fill the fuel tank? There we go. All right. And whoops. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the base. And we're going to have to turn it on in a second here. But we have to get uncold. There we go. Let's jump down to the shower. I don't think... Yeah, we're feeling cold now. Let's jump back into the shower. There we go. Alright. And we're going to heal. Alright, cool. And then we can go up here and turn it on. So let's turn on our jetpack again. And let's go like this. F12. There we go. Alright, we're going to let it warm up. It's going to take a minute to warm up. But once it warms up, we can actually fly that thing around. We can move it and stuff like that. So give me 1 second to get out there. Let's do it. Let's go, go, go. Go, go, go. Alright, we can move it back a little bit. A little bit. And like that. There we go. Alright. And let's get out of here. There we go. Alright, cool. So anyway, that's... Whoa! I need to get over that first. There we go. Alright, we'll be fine. We're at 15. I don't think we even took damage that time, did we? Alright, cool. But anyway, yeah, I think we are out of time for today, so that's going to be it for episode 23. What we're going to do is we're going to work some more on this. We're going to seal it up. I just wanted to demonstrate that and move it and stuff like that just for the fun of it. But yeah, we are going to legit seal this thing up with blocks, and we are going to make a bay in the back that's probably something... It's not this big, but it's going to be, you know, a decent sized bay that we can fit a hovercraft into, so that we can take a drilling hovercraft down to that planet, because that's where we need to go in order to get the other ore that we need. So anyway, that's going to be it for episode 23. Join me in episode 24, and we will see you then. Later.